Hello, hello, hello. Looks like I'm live. I'm going to try to finish this angel dictionary today. I'm on Z. After what, 2.5 years maybe? 2.5 years? 2.5 years or so? I know it took a good while. Zophiel of Cherubim, the swiftest wind, came flying. There, aloud, thus cried, by Singleton illustrating Paradise Lost. 6. From Haley, the poetical works of John Milton. Z. Zaphiel, wrath of God, a holy angel with dominion over storm winds, hurricanes, an angel of destruction, appointed by God to deal with the wicked on earth. Zaphiel is fifth of the unholy Sephiroth, as listed in Isaac Cohen's text. He's mentioned also in 3 Enoch, as in other instances. Zaphiel, because of his missions, is regarded in some sources as a good angel, in others as evil. Zamiel, an angel with dominion over storms, is listed in 3 Enoch and Isaac Cohen's text. Emanations of the left side. Zamiel is sixth of the unholy Sephiroth. Zarbania. In Aramaic lore, the name Zabania. In Aramaic lore, the name of subordinate angels, guards, serving Malik. Zabdiel. An angel with the surname Kunya. According to M. Gaster, the sword of Moses. Zabdiel Kunya is one of the 14 ineffable names of God. Zabisiel, an angel of the seasons associated with Mikael, referencing Grant, Gnosticism, and early Christianity. Zadkiel, thrones, an order equated with the Aralim, referencing flood, Mosaical philosophy. Zachariel, or Yahriel, remembrance of God. In Goetic lore, one of the 7 archangels, also prince of the order of dominions or dominations, and ruler of the second heaven. In the Kabbalah, referencing Levi, transcendental magic, page 100. He's an angel of the order of powers, as in the planet Jupiter, in Paracelsus, Pericleus, I believe it's Pericleus, doctrine of talismans. Zachariel replaces Zeus, one of the planetary jinn of Egypt, and is the angel of Thursday, referencing Christian, the history of practice of magic. Zachariel, an angel of the 7th hour of the night, serving under Metatron, referencing Wait the Lemmigeddon. Okay. Zachariel, Zashiel, or Zadkiel, overall ruler of the sixth heaven, referencing Trachtenberg Jewish magic and superstition. Zachariel, an angel who rules over memory, referencing Trachtenberg Jewish magic and superstitions. Zaziel Parmar, one of the leaders of the fallen angels in the Enoch listings, according to Voltaire, of angels, jinn, and devils. Zakrath, an angel invoked in the exorcism of the bat, referencing Mathers, the greater key of Solomon. Zada, a ministering angel used for conjuring, referencing the sixth and seventh books of Moses. Zadkiel, or Zadkiel, spirit of the planet of Jupiter, referencing Lenormand, Chaldean magic. Zadeh, one of the angels of the seventh planets, referencing the sixth and seventh books of Moses. Zades, in occult lore, Clavicula Solomonis, an angel invoked in the exorcism of wax, referencing Mathers, the greater of Solomon. Zadkiel, an angel invoked in Syriac conjuring creation rites, referencing the book of protection, budge, amulets, and talismans. Zadkiel, or Tzadkiel, or Zidkiel, or Zadakiel, or Zidikiel, righteousness of God. In rabbinic writings, the angel of benevolent mercy, memory, and chief of the order of dominations, equated with Hashmalim. In Maskit Azilut, with its 10 hierarchic orders, Zadkiel, or Zedekiel, is listed as co-chief with Gabriel of the order of Shina Armin. Stand in the presence of God. In the Zohar, Zadkiel is represented as one of the two chieftains, the other being Zophiel, who assists Michael when the great archangel bears his standard in battle. In the magical book Holland's Wing of Dr. Faust, Zadkiel, called an enthroned angel of the Holy Jehovah, is the regent Mephistopheles, referencing Christian, the history and practice of magic. According to Trachtenberg, Jewish magic and superstition, Zadkiel is another form of Sachiel. Canfield, in the Theological Discourse of Angels, titles Zadkiel ruler of the zodiacal sign of the planet Jupiter. Although the angel of Jupiter has been identified as Zachariel, Abadiel, Zobiachel, Barchiel, and others, to Zadkiel, as also to Michael, Tadgiel, and others, is ascribed by some writers the act of holding back Abraham's arm when the patriarch was about to sacrifice his son Isaac, referencing the bless how to distinguish the saints in art. Zadkiel, in Lenormand Chaldean magic, Zadkiel, so spelt, is the angel of the planet Jupiter. Saphiel, in Jewish legendary lore, the angel in control of rain showers, referencing Ginsburg, The Legends of the Jews. Zaphniel, the angel who in Geonic lore exercises rulership over one of the months of the year, referencing Trachtenberg Jewish magic and superstition. Zafrir, morning spirits, referencing the Jewish encyclopedia. Sagiel, an evil archangel mentioned in Enoch 1. Sagin, A ministering angel mentioned in the 6th and 7th books of Moses, Zagzaziel, or Zagzago. Zagvaran, an angel invoked in the benediction of Psalms, referencing Mather's The Greater Key of Solomon. Zagzagel, Zagzagael, or Zagzagiel, Zamzagiel, divine splendor, prince of the Torah and of wisdom. But see Yefefia, Eophiel, Metatron, Zagzagel instructed Moses in the knowledge of the ineffable name. He is the angel of the burning bush, but see Michael, and chief guard of the fourth heaven, although he is said to reside in the seventh heaven, the abode of God, a prince of the presence. Zagzagel is a teacher of angels and speaks 70 languages. Metatron. And 3 Enoch, Ginsburg, the legend to the Jews, in the latter source, Zagzagel is described as the angel with the horns of glory. In Midrash, Petra, Moshe, Zagzagel joined 2 other ministering angels, Michael and Gabriel, in accompanying God when the Holy One descended from heaven to take the soul of Moses and to assist in burying him, referencing post-biblical Hebrew literature. Zahabriel, and Perkechaloth, an angelic guard of the first heaven. Zahafri, and Echaloth, Rabbi, a prince of the face presence. And with Totrabiel, a seal holder of the 5th gate of heaven. Sahariel, brightness, a great angel mentioned in the works of Jewish mystic writers, specifically the Apocalypse of Abraham. In Levite transcendental magic, Zahariel is an angel invoked to resist the temptations of or the person of the arch fiend Moloch. Zahariel, in Mandean lore, a genius of generation and childbirth. The spirit of light, also inefficient Lilith, which would make Zachariel female. Sapuk, excuse me, an evil angel, supplicated in conjurations for the separation of a husband from his wife, referencing him, Gaster, the sword of Moses. Zarum, a Malki, angel in Mandean lore, whom Milka the Anhura, the giver of life, sent down from heaven to help in baptismal rites. For the legends, see Trower, the Mandeans of Iraq and Iran. There were 2 Malki sent on the mission, the other being Zulhir. Zahul, angel of scandal, and one of the jinn of the first hour, referencing Levi transcendental magic. Apollonius of Tayana, the Nachman. Zahiel, referencing Hazaz the seraph. Zion, and a cool angel invoked in the conjuration of the reed. Zachiel, an angel invoked in Syriac charms, along with Michael, Gabriel, Sarthiel, and other spellbinding angels. Zachiel figures in the binding of the tongue of the ruler, referencing the book of protection. Zachiel, the angel governing storms, one of the great hierarchs, present when God exalted Enoch in heaven, transforming the Old Testament patriarch from immortal into Metatron, referencing Ginsburg, the legends of the years. Cycle, a great angel who, with Lachash, led 184 myriad angels to snatch away Moses' prayer against iron before it could reach God. Lachash had a change of heart brought before God. He received 60 blows of fire and was expelled from the inner chamber. When Cyclone's punishment was the legend in Midrash Petra, Moshe does not say. Zakzakel, merit God, the prince appointed to write down the merits of Israel on the throne of glory. Talmud Hagiga on Metatron. In 3 Enoch, when the great angel Galisor sees Zakzakiel, Galisor, removes the crown of glory from his head and falls on his face in obeisance. Zalbessia, heart of God, an angel who has dominion over the rainy season, various spellings, Zechlebishio, Zalbesel, etc. Zalburis, in Apollonius of Tyana, the Nutchman, the genius of therapeutics, and one of the jinn of the 8th hour. Zalil, a Tuesday angel, resident of the 5th heaven, is invoked from the south. Zamael, or Samael, Zamarshad, an angel's name found inscribed on a royal Hebrew charm, Kamiya, for warding off evil, referencing Shrir, Hebrew amulets. Samayan, to the care of this angel, the Persian Magi assigned the black-eyed Hori, or nymphs of paradise, referencing Sale, the Quran preliminary discourse. Zaniel, an angel with dominion over the sign of Libra. In the zodiac, Zaniel is an angel, a Monday angel, serving in the first heaven, invoked from the west. Zanzakiel, Zanziel, one of the numerous angelic guards of the gates of the west wind, is listed in Ozar Midrashim 2. Zaphiel, or Zophiel, Iophiel, etc., a ruler of the order of cherubim and prince of the planet Saturn. Zaphiel is also the preceptor angel of Noah, Milton, Paradise Lost 6, called Zaphiel or Zophiel, a cherubim, the swiftest winged. A likeness of Zophiel appears in Haley, the poetical works of John Milton, according to Ambeland, a Kabbalic practice. Zaphiel is also chief of the Order of Thrones. Zaphiel, Zaphiel, Zophiel, etc., knowledge of God, chief of the Order of Thrones and one of the 9 angels, rule heaven, also one of the 7 archangels. Zaphiel is a governor of the planet Saturn, sharing this post, it should be noted, with such other luminaries as Iophiel or Oriphiel. According to Flood, Zaphiel or Zophiel is the ruler of the order of cherubim, the rabbinic family. See references in the works of Agrippa, Canfield, Haywood, and Milton. In Klopstock, the Messiah, Zophiel is the herald of hell, but there is still some question as to whether Zophiel can properly be equated with Zaphiel. Sagin, one of the angel Metatron's many names. Zara, one of the twin cherubim that occupied the mercy seat of the Ark of the Covenant. The other cherub was Jael, Saraph, fictional. The third angel, a seraph, and mourns the loves of the angels. Zarazaz, Maskeli, and Pistis Sophia, the name of an angel called by the demons after a strong demon of their own place, Maskeli, referencing leg forerunners and rivals of Christianity too. Zarazaz is the guard of the veil of celestial treasure house. Siren and Apollonius of Diana the Netterer, an avenging genius. Zarobi, in occultism, the spirit genius of precipices. In Apollonius of Diana the Netterer, he is one of the rulers of the third hour. Siren, in Solomonic magic, an angel invoked in the conjuration of the reed, referencing Mathers, the greater key of Solomon. Zaratij, an angel of the seal, referencing the 6th and 7th books of Moses. Zarzakiel, Zagzagiel, possibly. The angelic prince appointed by God to write down the merits of Israel on the throne of glory. Zarzakiel is compared or identified with Sophariel, the life giver, referencing 3 Enoch, Mueller, or Mueller, History of Jewish Mysticism. Zachiel, one of the 12 angels of vengeance, the first angels formed by God at creation. See Nathaniel. The names of only 6 of these angels of vengeance are known, apart from Zathiel, Sataniel, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Nathaniel. In some sources, Jewish legend, the angels of vengeance are equated with the angels of presence, who were also 12 in number. Zatriel, an angel involved in ritual magic. Zatriel is grouped with Michael, Gabriel, Shamshiel, and other spellbinding angels in the Book of Protection, referencing budge, amulets, and talismans. Zahor Afin, or Zahor Alpin, identified with Microprosopus. Microprosopus, the lesser countenance of God, a Kabbalistic concept. Zorba, Adaiva, in Zoroastrian lore, Zorba is referred to as the demon of decrepitude, referencing Giger and Kuhn, Grundriss der Ironischen Philologie 3, Seligman, History of Magic. Zabael, Rachel, an angel who controls and has dominion over whirlwinds, as noted in 3 Enoch. Another angel credited with having such dominion and control is Ra, one of the 200 angels who, under the leadership of Semyaza, descended to earth and cohabitated with the daughters of men. An accident touched on in Genesis 6, while Enoch speaks of only 200 angels that fell. John in Revelation speaks of 1/3 of the heavenly host that defected. And they defected, it seems, from each of the 9 orders. See fallen angels. There's reference to Zabibi in Mark Van Doren's poem, The Prophet Enoch. Zawar, a throne angel, one of the 15 used in Kabbalistic conjuring rites, referencing the 6th and 7th books of Moses. Sasachai, angelic guard of the 7th heaven. angelic guard of the third heaven, mentioned with numerous others in Ozark membership. I'm backwards and I got distracted. Zazai, or Zazai. In the grimoires, a high angel of God who can be invoked in ritual rites for the exorcism of evil spirits through the application of incense and fumigations, referencing the Roman Baron Say or Say. Okay, so seeing an angel invoked in exorcism of bat, referencing Mather's the Greater Key of Solomon. Zazel, a great angel invoked in Solomonic magic, particularly effective in love conjurations. He is the spirit of Saturn, with the Kabbalistic number 45, referencing Roman Baron, Barrett the Magus 2. Zazel figures along with Asiel in Talisman against sudden death, reproduced in Relict, a pictorial anthology of witchcraft, magic, and alchemy. Zazriel, strength of God, and three Enoch, angelic prince, representing the divine strength, might, and power. When in heaven, Zazriel sees God, or Atiel, the prince, and he, Zazriel, removes the crown of glory from his head and falls on his face and obeisance. Note the angels of the Merkabah are all, it seems, on horseback and must dismount every time one of them runs into a brother angel of higher rank. Caesar, regarded by the Nicenes, a Gnostic sect, as one of the great powers of the higher world, and related to the rulership of the river Jordan flowing upstream, referencing the secret books of Egyptian Gnostics. Zeba Maram, a term for angels used in Isaiah 24:21 when it denotes host of the heights. Zeba Sham, a term used for Deuteronomy 17:3 where it denotes host of the heavens, or host of heaven. Zebul, habitation, temple, an angel who shares the rule of the sixth heaven with Sabbath. Zebul ruling by night, Sabbath by day. However, Zebul is also a designation of the third heaven, as in visions of Ezekiel, and a designation for the fourth heaven, as in 3 Enoch and Talmud Haggadah. Zebulon, one of the 9 angels who will rule or judge at the end of the world, according to the revelation of Israel. One of the names of the 8 other angels, see angels at the end of the world. Zebulon, in the Zohar, Exodus 201b, the chief angel of the west in the first heaven, ruling only when the moon appears. He presides also over numerous chieftains who stand sentry over 9 doors. It is said that Zebulon is, in addition, accompanies prayers to the second heaven. Zaburiel, and Perkachaloth, an angelic guard of one of the halls of the seventh heaven. Zachariel, Jehovah remembers, one of the 7 regions of the world. According to Cornelius Agrippa, Zachariel governs the planet Jupiter, which is governed, as noted elsewhere, by other angels as well. Zechariel, one of 70 Chaldean angels. Zedekiel, or Zadkiel, Zedisa, Zedesias, a great luminary by the pronouncement of whose name God will cause the sun and moon to be darkened, referencing Mathers, the greater key of Solomon. Zephyr, and Apollonius of Tyana, the Nutchman, the genius of irrevocable choice. He also serves as one of the great jinn of the ninth hour. Zecham Paryucha. This one sets free. A great angelic prince, advocate general of heaven, and dispenser of divine mercy. With Michael, he is weigher of the inerrable balances. Zecham Paryuch is one of the crown princes of the Merkaba with rank higher than that of Metatron. Well, referencing 3 Enoch and Echemoth Rebedi, he is guardian of the 7th hall of the 7th heaven. Zirna, genius of infirmities, and one of the jinn of the 5th hour, referencing Apollonius of Tyana and the Nutchman. Zik Uniel. In Isaac Akoin's tract, Emanations of the Left Side, Zechoniel is an alternate for Pechiel, a second of the 10 holy sacraments. Zebusel, Heart of God, angel of the rainy season in Enoch, lore, and Schwab vocabulary. The angelic Zebusel is also one of the 3 leaders of the monks under the rulership of Melchijah. Zephaniah, Zephaniah, Jehovah hides. In rabbinic literature, chief of the order of Ishim, which is the second hierarchic order in the 10 orders of Kabbalah, referencing Ginsburg, The Legends of the Jews, 6. Zephaniah, by the way, is the name for which Zephaniah, by the way, is the name for the witch, or more correctly, the diviner of Endor. See Sedekla. Zephaniah, according to listing in Meski Azilut of 10 hierarch orders, Zephaniah is chief of the order of the Ishim, referencing Jewish Encyclopedia Angelology. Zephaniah, a looking out, guardian prince of paradise, the 6th Sephirah, one of the cherubim in Paradise Lost. 4. Gabriel dispatches Zephon along with Gathuriel to find Satan. They locate the Grizzly King in the Garden of Eden on the point of tempting Eve. An illustration showing Zephon and Gathuriel confronting Satan appears in Haley, the poetical works of John Milton. Zarashiel, or Verchiel, Sarakiel, one of 7 angels who kept watch, as in Enoch 1 and Ezra's 4. This would place Zarashiel in the camp of the Gregory. In Papa's trait, Zarashiel is a presiding angel of the sun. When equated with Bershiel, as he has been, Zerachiel is the angel of July and ruler of Leo in the zodiac. Zerah, one of the many names of the angel Metatron. Zerayahu, one of the many names of the angel Metatron. Zeroel or Zerush. Zerush, Zeroel, Serviel, arm of God, an angel set over strength. Zerush bore up the arms of a warrior named Saras or Kunaz in the battle with the Amorites, an incident related to the biblical antiquities of Philo. See Nathaniel, Zeruiel or Zerush. Okay. Zethar, one of the angels of confusion, referencing Ginsburg, the legend of the Jews, where Zethar is an observer of immorality. Zevanian, in the Kabbalah, an angel invoked in the conjuration of the reed. Zevatiyahu, one of the many names for the angel Metatron. Zebudiel, an Echaloth Rabini, one of the seven angelic guards of the first heaven. Zesmael, an evil angel employed in conjuring rites for separating a husband from his wife, referencing Gaster, the sword of Moses. Zianor, an angel invoked in conjuration of the ink and colors. Zidian, like Zevanian, an angel invoked in the conjuration of the reed. Zaien, and three Enoch, the angel appointed over emotion. Zedekiah, preceptor angel of Abraham, but Zekiel. Zekiel, and three Enoch, chief angel of comets and sparks for lightning. See Achbel. In medieval Hebrew text, Zekiel is in control of meteors, referencing the Interpreter's Dictionary of the Bible, angels. Zimar, the lordly monarch of the north, a title given by Shakespeare, referencing Spence, an encyclopedia of occultism. Zib-Hai, in Mandean lore, one of the four Malki angels of the North Star. Zezuf, genius of mysteries, and one of the jinn of the 8th hour. Zikzor-Ontiel, one of the Nomina Barbara in the sword of Moses, he's leader of the angels of Ir. Slar, Engolens Clavicula Salomonis, key of Solomon, one of the glorious and benevolent angels, who when invoked and solicited to share with the invoker the secret wisdom of the Creator. And this one's upside down for some weird reason. I don't know why it's upside down, but it is. It was put that way in the book, I'm assuming. Let's try to read this upside down. Doris illustration for Paradise Lost, showing the angel something in Zephon on their way to Earth to hunt the whereabouts of Satan from Haley, the poetical works of John Milton. I don't know why that's upside down, but I didn't do it. Hilarious. So that's two angels there. Or three, whatever it is. Okay. Zoriel, angel of the planet Jupiter, according to Longfellow, the Golden Legend, and the Kabbalah, the angel of Jupiter is Zachiel or Zashariel. The name Zobiachel occurs nowhere else, and in Longfellow's work it may be a hapax nomen. Zogenitas, Gnosticism and angel power or eon. referencing the race, the secret books of the Egyptian Gnostics. Zohar, splendor, an angel involved in the conjuration of the reed, referencing Mathers and Solomon. Zohariel, Jiwi. In Echelon lore, the name of one of the highest angels, if not the highest, or the secret name of God, showing Jewish Gnosticism, Merkabah mysticism, and Talmudic tradition, construes Zohariel as one of the principal objects of the Merkabah vision. This one must be important because it has stars by it. Zoi Miel, angel in the ninth hour of the day, serving under Badriel. Referencing wait the one again. Zoman, in occultism, an angel involved in the exorcism of wax. He is mentioned in the Clavicula Salomonis. Soniel, one of the three angelic messengers of the planet Saturn, referencing the secret grimoire of Turiel. Zonoi, from Chaldean mythology. The Zonoi are planetary deities and intelligences. They are third in order of celestial beings charged with the direction of the universe, referencing odd Chaldean oracles of Zoroaster. Zophus, genius angel of pinnacles, one of the jinn of the 11th hour, referencing Apollonius of Tyana the Nechuan. Zophiel or Zaphiel, God's spy, a spirit invoked in the prayer of the master of the art in Solomonic conjuration rites. When Michael bears his standard in battle, he has assisting him two chieftains, Zophiel being one of them, Zachiel the other. See the Zohar, Numbers 154a, and Paradise Lost. Zophiel reports to the heavenly hosts that the rebel crew are preparing a second and fiercer attack. To Klopstock, the Messiah, Zophiel is the herald of hell. He is the main character in the book-length poem entitled Zophiel by the American poet Maria del Occidente. Maria Gowan Brooks, who derived her inspiration from the story of the apocryphal book of Tobit. Another character in the poem is the angel Raphael, who also goes by the name of Harith. In the poem, Zophiel is a fallen but not evil angel, with traces of his original virtue and beauty, and the lingering hope of restoration to the presence of the divinity. Zoroel. In the Testament of Solomon, an angel who is able to circumvent the designs of Kumatiel, one of the 36 demons of disease, the Decana. Zoroel is also mentioned in Shah, Secret Lore of Magic. Zorokalthara, or Zorokalthara, Melchizedek. Zortek, one of the angelic guards of the first heaven, referencing Perk Echelon. Zotiel, little one of God. In Enoch lore, a cherub sometimes identified as Jochiel, guardian of paradise. Enoch encountered Zotiel during his journey beyond the Erythraean Sea. Variant spellings: Zutiel or Zutel, Zoriel. In Jewish Gnosticism, an angel whose name is found inscribed on magic amulets, along with the names of Gabriel, Michael, etc. Sneal, an evil angel cited in Imgaster, the sword of Moses. Sneal is invoked to cure inflammation, dropsy, and other disorders. Zucher, in Mandean lore, one of the 10 Uthri angels that follow the sun on its daily course. Zulchayer, one of the 2 Malki angels in Mandean lore, whom the great life, i.e., God, sent down to help men in the performance of baptismal rites, referencing Drower, the Mandeans of Iraq and Iran. The other Malki was Zechron. Zumek, a most holy angel of God invoked in magical operations. For details in invocation, see Mathers, the Great Kiss, Solomon. Sumiel, one of the 70 childbed amulet angels, referencing the book of Angel Raciel. Zuflas, Zuflas, in magic, a genius of forests. Also one of the jinn of the 11th hour, referencing Apollonius of Diana the Neutron. Zorian, my rock is God. Praise of the order of princes, ruler of the sign of Libra. In the zodiac, referencing Camfield of Theological Discourse of Angels, one of the 70 childbearing angels, also a cure of stupidity in man. When equated with Uriel, he is the chief of the house of the father of the families of Merari. Musical cherubim from Haywood, the hierarchy of the blessed angels. Mhm. Looks like I have completed this book. A complete list of appendix tables and illustrations appears in the table of contents. There's some pretty interesting stuff in here. We'll probably look at it one more last time. We'll probably look over this stuff and check it all out, and then we'll close this book off forever. The angelic script with variations of Hebrew alphabet from Aleph to Tov, from Amalek to Kabbalah Pratipya. The Tav and the Aleph. There it is. Select the orders of celestial hierarchy according to various sources and authorities. St. Ambrose. So there they are in their glory. Seraphim, cherubim, dominations, thrones, principalities, potentates, virtues, archangels, angels. Saint Jerome, he's the one that made the mistake, but putting Lucifer in the Bible. Seraphim, cherubim, powers, dominions, or dominations, thrones, archangels, and angels. I guess people have different versions. Gregory the Great, Isidore of Seville, Pseudo Dionysius, Laura, the Zohar, they have a lot of them. Hashmalim, Tashishim, Shinanan, terrible families. Dante from Dante's Inferno. John of Damascus. Alright, I'm so glad I finished. Glad I didn't quit this book or quit you guys. It took a lot to get this book ready. 7 archangels, Uriel, Raphael, Raguel, Mikael, Zarshiel, Gabriel, Remiel, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Orfeo, Martial, Cynthia, Jeff, Uriel. It's funny, look, those names of angels are mentioned in the Bible. Ouch. Okay. Tesla, Solomon, Mikael, yeah. Ariel, Adonai, poetic order. So just Seraphim, Cherubim, we read over all this and so, we were reading the definitions. And some of those been a while. The throne angels. The 64 angel armies of the 7 celestial halls of heavens. Now there's all 64 of them right there. Alright, I guess we could look this over next time. Alright, anybody and everybody who stuck with me through the entirety of the reading of this book, I appreciate it. It's not easy to do, you know. It's not easy to stick to something. When you're an Aries, it's hard to finish anything you start. Alright, good night. Catch you on the next one.